And my fingertips, yeah, they're not in the best state at the moment. So I've actually lost my fingertips. My name's Liam and I'm gonna break the 24-hour pull-up world record. I'm gonna psych myself up. I'm gonna hate these videos. I hate listening to my voice. My name's Liam and I'm gonna do 10,000 pull-ups in 24 hours. Why the pull-up record? It's a great question. I don't have an exact answer besides the fact that I think I can do it. And when you look back at my life of training, this has kind of come to be the culmination of everything I've done. So I've spent 9 years as a swimmer, and then when I stopped that, I started calisthenics training and ultra running. So this is a culmination of your ultra event. It's going to be 24 hours, which I'm used to that distance, and pull-ups, I've been doing 100 a day for probably 5 years. 10,000's the goal. And maybe 69, maybe 10,069. Current record has just been broken actually by a bloke in Japan. So it sits at 8,940. So obviously I want to break that by over 1,000. The record's been beaten a bunch of times over the past 12 months, so I kind of want to blow it out of the water. And I believe no one has the training background I have for this, which is why I'm so confident. As long as I can get my hands in check, it should be already in the bag. Ah, cool. Band-aids are my first layer of protection. The second bit is this Fixable tape, which I have discovered through ultra running. It's a super low friction tape, super flexible. And then I'll get this frog grip tape, which is nice and soft and stretchy. And this is my next layer of protection. There you go, what's that? My third layer, I think. Final layer, the old sponges, thanks to Truett Haynes. And now I'm ready. Oh, that's a great question. Do I have a strategy? At the moment, I do. It's fleshed out. It might change, but I want to be hitting 2,000 in the first 4 hours. It will be 10 a minute, but I'll have a 10-minute break each hour. And then from there, I'll be able to go at a cruisy 8 a minute, which sounds like a lot, but it's a big jump down. And ideally then hold 480 an hour for the next 8 hours. And if I can hold that, I'm pretty much home and hosed, I believe, because I'll be able to have much longer breaks in the second half and even break it down to 6 a minute, which should be super nice and cruisy. Am I going to sleep through the attempt? Unfortunately, I won't have time for that. It seems like a long time, but when you break it down hour by hour, the reps get pretty tight. So the longest break I'm planning on having is only about 15 minutes, which won't be enough for a sleep. That's fine, I'm used to sleep debt in my time through military service and other ultra adventures. All right, so how do I break down 10,000 reps in 24 hours? I have planned this out and I do assume myself to fatigue over time. So I'll start off doing more reps and progress to doing less reps. So the first 4 hours, I want to smash it. This is where I'm going to be doing sets of 5 a lot of the time, some sets of 4. This will ideally let me hit 500 reps per hour for the first 4 hours, getting me a good head start at 2,000 for the first 4 hours. Yeah, who am I raising money for? So as a reservist, I want to give back to my community and we'll be raising money for a veteran-based charity. What's the hardest thing I've done before this? The first event, this is when I was a swimmer, and any swimmer would know, you would usually at least once a year go away on a swim camp. You essentially swim all day. The next point I would say would be the last stages through my military training, where I didn't get any sleep for 5 days, and you're running and digging pretty much that whole time. That's a good exercise in mental toughness. Third hardest thing I've done as the first ever 100-mile race I did. Hopefully this is a bit easier. So why this record? I'm gonna be honest with myself. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get the best amount of pull-ups in a minute or even an hour. I know I can go for a long time. That's where my experience with ultra endurance events combined with the amount of pull-up training I've done kind of lead to this being the culminating activity of everything I've trained for in my life. No seed oils. You have to include that somewhere.